I don't know about you guys, but I'm typically the kind of person who puts things off and does them at the last second. And then when I finally do them, I realize that actually that didn't take me nearly as long or wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be. And that sort of attitude is coming back to bite me and my partner on the bum at the moment. She hasn't had her car serviced for a long time. And a couple of weeks ago, it conked out on the freeway, and potentially we may need to replace the whole motor, which is going to cost thousands, thousands and thousands. So we put off doing something simple like getting the car serviced for various silly reasons now. And now it's going to bite us on the bum, and we may have to pay a whole lot of money. I started thinking about that sort of mentality of putting things off in relation to health. And I think a lot of people can feel like that in relation to their health, their bodies, thinking, why can't I do something more regularly? Why is it so hard to get out of bed and move every day? And that's an issue for a lot of people. Like, if you haven't found a movement that inspires you and that you are excited to do and brings you some level of joy, then that daily movement thing could be a challenge. My whole mentality toward moving every day is totally shifted since I started dancing. Before dancing, I would have been moving to maintain weight or try to lose weight. It was never moving for joy. There's definitely an element of mental benefits. Like, I always recognized that movement made me feel better mentally, but I wasn't experiencing the joy that I do when I dance. And it's made me feel entirely different about my body, which I've talked about in previous chats. I'm no longer as concerned with my weight. It's definitely more about how I feel, how strong I feel, how fit I feel. So I'm moving every day because I'm loving the feeling, I'm appreciating my body more, and I'm thinking about the future Nat and how I want to be when I'm older. So I want to, once again, encourage you guys to be moving every day. Dancing, I think, is a perfect way to move. And I think it's going to help you to appreciate and love your body more. If you're younger and you haven't got a daily movement plan or habit, and you're thinking you've got plenty of years until you have to, worry about potential health side effects, keep in mind that time moves super, super fast. I'm 46 and I can vividly remember how it felt to be 26, and I'm sure it's going to be a blink until I'm 66, 86 and beyond, hopefully. So there really isn't, a lot of time to sit back and just think, I'll do it one day, because one day is going to be here much sooner than you think. And before you know it, you are 46. And, past the age of 40, there are some health things that can start to pop up. You don't always feel as strong, as flexible. Like, it takes more work, I think, to maintain that really great feeling of well-being. So trying to get a daily movement habit before 40 is amazing. If you're over 40 and you don't have your daily movement habit, that's okay too. It's great to start at any age. Any great good habit that you can start is going to be beneficial for you moving forward, regardless of what age you are at. So now is the time to start something. A lot of people, I think, put exercise into like a needing to lose weight sort of category. So they're getting out of bed, they might weigh themselves or look in the mirror and feel disappointed with what they see. And then they think, oh, okay, I've got to go and exercise today. I need to lose some weight. And to me, that is not an inspiring reason to exercise or to move every day. That feels like hard work. That feels a little bit resentful that I have to do this because I'm not happy with my body, and so I have to move to make it better. Whereas if you come at it from an angle of, I really love my body, I love it, I appreciate it, and I want it to feel really strong, and I want it to feel really good, and I'm going to tackle this now, today, I'm going to make it a daily habit, because then in a week, in 6 weeks, in 6 years' time, I'm going to be feeling so much better, and I'm going to be feeling stronger, and I'm going to feel great, and I'm going to be loving and appreciating my body so much more, and I'm going to be coming at my daily movement from a point of view of love and appreciation, as opposed to dislike and disappointment and resentment. Like, the love and the appreciation, that definitely inspires me to want to do something more so than the other. The other one just makes me kind of want to get in bed and hide under the doona for a while, maybe have a cry. So yeah, I'm going to keep banging on about dancing because it really makes me feel so good. And if it makes me feel so good, then I have every confidence that's going to make you feel so good. If you don't feel like, you've done a lot of dancing before, or there's a lack of confidence with dancing, you don't have to do choreography, just put the music on, start dancing. And once those positive endorphins start flowing around, that might then inspire you to do other kinds of movement. Then you might be like, oh, now that I've sort of got going, now I feel like going for a walk, or might go for a swim, or I might just get out in the garden, something. Movement doesn't have to be exercise and cardio. Like, I think the fitness industry has made exercise and fitness and stuff a little bit sort of scary and off-putting. There's not much fun in it. Like, adult movement, it's not overly fun. I don't feel overly inspired by the advertising I see for, getting to the gym or hitting my 10,000 steps or, come and do yoga and Pilates or, let's make it fun. Dancing is fun. And just because we're over 40 or, whatever age we are, doesn't have to mean that we need to now limit ourselves to older people exercise. I'm not interested in yoga and Pilates. No. I still have plenty of energy. I don't want to do the slow snoozy stuff. So if you feel that too, if you sort of got more energy than, say, doing a yoga class or Pilates, that doesn't really float your boat, then dancing is a great option. Like, it really is. I really want you to try it. I've got lots of tutorials now. I'm doing some every week, and I'm loving that you guys are doing them. I'd love more feedback, actually. If anyone's got more feedback on what they think of them, please let me know. I did my first 5-minute express tutorial yesterday for the Bruno Mars dance break, which is super cool. 5 minutes is not long though, so it is quick. So if you don't have a lot of dance experience, that may be too fast. But all my other tutorials so far, I take you through it at, quite a slow speed. So you should be able to get them. But I'm always open to, feedback and suggestions of how to make it achievable for everybody, because I want everybody to be dancing. I mean, a world where everyone is dancing, like, it just sounds joyful. I've got this picture of this world and everybody dancing, and like literally the world just like, bouncing in time with the beat of everyone dancing. Like, it would just be amazing. All right, guys, message for today. Don't put things off that are good for you. That's health, that's getting the car serviced, that's doing the work, that's whatever it is. Don't put it off, okay? Because things don't take as long or aren't as hard as what our brains tell us they are, okay? So just get it done. All right, guys, have a great day.